This is the Say It Can't Gamer, and you are live with the MMA-Holes!
Mixed martial a-holes. MMA-Holes, 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 MMA-Holes. You like to be a mixed martial a-hole. MMA-Holes, 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 MMA-Holes.
Boom, 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 boom.
No way.
Oh!
From the Queen Studios of New York, UFC Chile Fight Week. UFC is official in Russia. Will we see Macbib? Find out tonight. TGIW with the MMA. Wonderful, wonderful. All right. We are here. We are here. We are live. Wednesday night, TGIW. We have 3 new subscribers. To those 3 new subscribers that came in, welcome. This is all yours. Welcome to the wonderful world of the MMA-Holes. This is all yours. Inside that chat room is a bunch of wonderful, wonderful people.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Very nice people. Very loving people inside that chat room over there. And they're all a bunch of MMA-Holes. Ann H. is there saying, lick my balls.
Lick my balls.
Here we are. Wednesday. We're doing it again. And my clock is wrong. So I'm going to change that. It's not 7:30. So we're gonna change that right here. Bang. 9:12. It's 9:12. Tough 27 is on at 10 o'clock my time. I'll have it on in the background. We'll see what's going on with that. But we have some big news, motherfuckers. Russia.
Russia! That's it. Yeah, good.
Wonderful.
Russia. Conor McGregor versus Khabib. Listen, kids, boys and girls, ladies and gents, it's going to happen. And the reason why I say this is going to happen is because it's officially locked down in September. Russia. The UFC will be there. How can they not have an event in Russia? A gigundous event without this. There is no possible way that they will not have an event. Well, they will have an event without these guys. Khabib and Conor McGregor. Which I call, and I'm going to start the phrase, Macbib. It's mine. I'm starting it. There's Maymac, and I'm calling this Macbib. Macbib, Russia, September. Mark your calendars. It's happening. Early September. It's happening. There's going to be explosions and fireworks because this will happen. Conor McGregor's not going to jail. He's not doing any of that shit. In fact, he's going to be training for this fight, and money will be under the table, and his fight will happen. Mark my fucking words that this will happen. So tonight on the MMA-Holes, we're going to talk like this is happening. We're going to discuss this fight. It's inevitable. It's the only fight. It's the only fight right now for Khabib, Conor McGregor. It's the only one that I want to see. So tonight we talk about it. I don't give a fuck if you don't want to talk about it. It's my show. I can do whatever the hell I want. Conor McGregor versus Khabib Nurmagomedov. September in Russia. We're going to be doing some topics. We're going to open up the phone lines. We're going to watch a little bit of Tough 27. We got 2 swole hours. And then we're going to take you to the JBH show, the after show. And it's wonderful. Make sure you subscribe to our moderator. We're going to be pulling topics from our MMA-Holes website, the MMAHoles.com. Allman Brothers says it's too big for Russia. He says that Conor and Khabib is too big for Russia. Now, I call this Macbib, but what do you guys call it? Do you want to call it Macbib? What the fuck do you want to call it? The card is a fight night, says. No. What up, guys? What's up, T-Man? What's going on? McGregor fooks this dude up, period, says the fight judge. Now, I want to go there. We have 50 people watching. I have a rainbow across my head, top of my head, because I'm a faggot. No, I'm not really a faggot. My nephew made that for me. It's a nice rainbow. 50 people. 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 50 people
twice as high. Take a look. It's in a book. A reading rainbow.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Anyway, yeah, that's a reading rainbow across my head over there. There's nothing you can do about it. I want to know in the chat room, this fight over here, and we're going to open up phone lines. We're going to be talking about this and all other MMA news topics in a couple of minutes. But I want to know, who is winning this fight? How are they going to win this fight? Is it going to happen? Isn't it going to happen? I want to know everything, all of your thoughts right now in this live phone full of knuckleheads over here. Go ahead, fire away, because we have 10 more likes. Make sure you like this video right now, or I will murder your dog.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes.
Fuck you, dislikes.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
Okay, let's read some comments. Putin will have a sniper shoot Conor before the fight, says Brando. Oh my God. Jay Smooth says Russia about to get some bullshit fight night card.
I'm gonna wrap the other on the other shoulder.
Phil the Animal.
And you're gonna need a fucking army to come take them belts off me.
Phil the Animal
Chris,
says.
check the website. I put a drawing on there.
Okay. All right. So Phil the Animal has. Thank you. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. Starting off the show right. We will check the website. We will show your drawing very shortly. By the way, there is a drawing by a one Minya McGrognan who has, I mean, we said a couple weeks back that we wanted to have MMA-Holes art. And we're telling the MMA-Holes, if you have some art that you would like to make for the show, put it on the website, themmaholes.com, and we'll show it live. Minya McGrognan hit it out of the fucking park. He is up there. Nuri Muhammad's doing a great job, and everyone else that's jumping in on it is doing a fantastic job. And what I see over here, I'm looking at George's picture. It looks great. It's beautiful. He did it in crayon, and I will be showing you that. It is a masterpiece. You're correct. That is a masterpiece. Okay, let's go into chat about Conor McGregor. What the fuck is up, Holes? What's up? Nicole Deem 75. The Russian billionaires will fund the events at Staley 02. Ramadan just started yesterday, says Steve Johnson. Everything will be fixed soon, says Jay Smooth. Doug McGuire says, just got in work. What a fookery did I miss? Doug McGuire, you didn't miss anything. We have just started the show off, so take a seat, relax, or if you're at work, you can put us in your earphones, and I will talk like this. Inside your ear, I will serenade your eardrums with my beautiful mystical voice. That's right. Whoop, there's a little teaser of the drawing. No disrespect, but my dog would fook you up, Moss. Oh my God, Staley, it's terrible. Let's see. It's a masterpiece. Mike Lanzalone says, Chris, I think the fight will happen in Russia, but also not for a long time. What about his court case? Has anyone pressed charges? No. Or no. JBH and chat, says Michael Lanzalone. Here's the deal, and this is what I'm predicting here. Now, the one thing we know for sure, and people are saying this is a fight night in Russia, and I did say that the fight will happen in MSG or Vegas, okay? But I'm going to go out on a limb and say, what if this fight is going to happen in Russia? Where is it? Conor McGregor versus Khabib. What if it's going to happen? Regardless, it will happen. The fight will happen. Now, yes, no one has pressed charges yet because I feel this. I feel that the UFC is going to hush some people up with some money under the table. That's what I'm thinking right here. The fight is too big for the UFC not to make, right? So, yes, Dana White, who happens to be friends with our president, for God's sakes, he has some pull, right? The fight's going to happen. Trust me on this one. Trust me on this one. So we're going to be talking about it. Who will win? McGregor or Khabib? John Doe says it's not happening. Yeah, a lot of people said Maymack wasn't happening. And Mystic Moss got that one right. So doubt me. Team Jesse says, Darrell, what's up, Darrell? Darrell, what the fuck? By the way, Darrell, I saw you had about like 115 people in your chat the other day. I didn't know what the fuck you were talking about. But congratulations. Good job over there. Go check out Darrell's channel. I don't know what's going on, but I support you. I support you, Darrell. Let's see. Where the fucking mask? HK, no more masks. Stop it. Where's the fucking... Dehan Nelson wants Dragons. Dehan, what's going on? Dragons at 10,200. We will make the Dragons fly again this weekend for UFC Chile. We'll be talking about that as well. Chris, I mount you and do a cardio session on you if you thumbs down, says Filthy Animal. Thank you. It's happening in Vegas, not Russia, says Jay Smooth. Regardless, it's happening. That's the deal. There is news breaking that Russia is locked down, right? It's locked down. Now, here's the deal. It's happening. The fight will happen. It will happen. Whether it's Russia, MSG, my backyard, the fight's fucking happening. So we're going to start the discussion. I like Khabib, but fuck Russia, though. This is Brando. Jesus. Khabib minus 145. I'll take Conor, says Clocks. Is there any odds? Are there odds on this fight already? I'm curious. There's got to be something, right? New York is where it's at, says Stalio 2. Now, Stalio 2, representing from New York, I said it from the beginning that New York was going to be the place where it was going to happen. MSG, then Dana White's like, no, it's going to happen in Vegas. And then all of a sudden, boom, they lock up Russia. Regardless, it's happening. It can happen anywhere, but it's happening. Khabib versus Conor McGregor. MSG Beep says JBH. Americans won't buy a pay-per-view at 4 a.m., says Steve Johnston. Olay says nope. Russia fixes it for Khabib. Ronda, I lost you. Vegas is safe grounds for a fair fight, says Jay Smooth. That is dangerous, and that's a good point by Jay Smooth. It is dangerous over there in Russia. But I think that Conor McGregor is crazy enough to say, let's go, let's do it. For some odd reason, I see Conor McGregor fighting in Russia. So if the UFC was able to pull it together, I say the fight does happen in Russia. Think about all those seats, all those asses that will fill those seats. Think about the mega fight this would be. This would be some Rocky shit. But there'll be no American fighting. That's the only difference. Anyway. I got Conor by KO. DeReal says, let me know who's winning the fight between Khabib and Conor McGregor. Let me know in the chat who is winning the fight between Conor McGregor and Khabib Nurmagomedov. And I'm going to say this. I'm going to go on record. Now, I get skeptical about Conor McGregor fighting Khabib. Oh, Khabib. It's a tough one. Khabib's never lost. But I'm telling you right now, Conor McGregor wins the fight. Not only does he win it, he finishes it. Conor McGregor will finish Khabib. He will be the first one to put a dent in Khabib's face. And Conor McGregor will take out Khabib, the eagle, easily. Watch and learn. And then Conor McGregor will ride off into the sunset and fuck Floyd Mayweather's 7 wives. If Khabib fights as sloppy as he did the last fight, Conor might deform his face, says Doug McGuire. You do Fuki nuttin', mate, says Robert Rodriguez. Conor. Mystic Mitch says McGregor. A lot of McGregor guys. All right. Michael Anzalone says, what's good, my nig? DeReal says, what's good, my nig? That's a tough one, Chris. Says Brando. I'm going Conor. Khabib, suck my cock off. Brett Wilson says, Khabib, suck my cock off. Yes. Yes. Wonderful. That's wonderful. Wonderful. Let's see. Conor will destroy. Wow. A lot of Conor people out here. I'm actually surprised. I'm a little bit surprised that there are a lot of Conor people out here. I almost want to open up the phone lines right away, immediately. But I'm going to take some more comments from the chat. Cole Vic says UFC breaks crap news. 17 card changes and 20 venue changes. Never announce news 4 months ahead with the shape of UFC main events. For example, Ferguson and Khabib for 2 years, Garbrandt for 1 year. What we like to do on the show is this, okay? We like to see the news as it breaks. We don't believe everything we see, but then we make our prediction. Then we say, this will happen. We did it with Maymac, and I have to say this. We have proof on this channel that we were the first ones that said Maymac will happen. Conor McGregor will box Floyd Mayweather. We said it on this channel. Luke Thomas, Ariel Helwani, all these motherfuckers were like, nope, not happening, never happening. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. On this channel, we were saying it. No one was watching at the time, but we were saying it over here. And we have proof. You can just roll it back. Go into those playlists, and you'll see that we were the first. We said it a year before it would happen. That would happen. And I'm telling you right now, Conor McGregor will fight Khabib. Now, is it going to happen in Russia? That's to be left, determined. That should be to be determined. But the thing is, Conor McGregor will fight Khabib Nurmagomedov. And Russia is solidified for the UFC. So now, whether it's going to be a fight night or a pay-per-view, we'll find out. But regardless, the fight's going to happen. It's going to be a 5-round decision and a rematch 3 months later, says Olay. Could you imagine Could you imagine that this fight goes 2 times? It's possible. It's always possible. A fight like this, no matter who wins, you never know if it's a mega super fight. Now, here's how we can gauge ratings here on the MMA Holes. Conor McGregor versus Floyd Mayweather. That fight happens, and it was a piece of shit, right? Let's be honest. I mean, the buildup was fun, and then it got really stupid. It was a big piece of shit. The ratings were through the roof on this channel. Our highest rated video was a Fight Buddies for that. Our second highest Fight Buddies ever on this channel was recently. It was Khabib versus Ali Quinta, which shows you that Khabib, he is a ratings draw. Now you take this guy who got us 228,000 views on our video, and Conor McGregor got us like over 300,000 views with Floyd Mayweather. You take these two entities, you put them together, Conor and Khabib. Could you imagine the numbers right now? Just let it sink into your head. The numbers will be astronomical. Is that even a word? Astronomical? Astronomical?
Wonderful.
They'll be through the roof, those numbers. And I'm foaming at the mouth. Could you imagine it happens and no matter who wins is a rematch? If it's a close fight, you might even see a fucking rematch for that shit. This is money right here. There is too much money involved for this fight not to happen. So, Conor versus Khabib will happen. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm going to open up the phone lines. I'm going to open up the phone lines and I'll get your thoughts on this because I want to know what you're thinking. Tell me what's on your mind. Phone lines are open at 516-522-0267. After we discuss this, we're going to be doing topics. We're going to be talking about UFC Chile. Chile. Ooh.
Wonderful.
We'll be talking about that. And, yeah, and all that other shit. How much did 223 sell? Says 223 was fucking ridiculous. The numbers were ridiculous. It was in Brooklyn. It looked like they weren't going to sell out, and then boom, they sold out, and then some. They did fantastic numbers for Ali Quinta coming in. Chris is jizzing over numbers. I sure am. You damn straight I'm jizzing over numbers. 636, you are live with the MMA Holes. Tell me what your name and what's on your mind.
All right, so my name is good old Murray, and I just want to talk about you touch on UFC Russia first.
Okay, sure.
I mean, I think it's a great event. I honestly did not expect it for this year. However, you were wrong then saying weren't you saying that McGregor and Khabib were going to be fighting in Russia this year?
Well, here's the deal. I'm not saying that's guaranteed going to happen. I'm going to say this, that Conor and Khabib are fighting. Now, whether they fight in Russia or not is one thing, but the fight is definitely happening. Now, from what I'm hearing, it is a fight night over there, but this is a big step forward for the Khabib versus Conor fight. I just feel that this is a crowbar for them. Now, I mean, whether it happens in Russia or not, I don't know. That's to be determined, but the fight will happen. I think it's going to happen before the year is up.
All right. And also, did anyone notice in the Russia promo that they released on their Twitter, Valentina Shevchenko was in it? She is not fucking Russian. She's from Peru. Did anyone else notice that? Like, did anyone else notice that? Like, I think the UFC says oh, we're just gonna make her Russian because no one cares in Peru, so we're just gonna make her Russian.
That's actually pretty funny. I didn't see the ad, but is Valentina? I mean, I thought she was Russian too. So wait, hold on a second.
She's from Peru.
She was born in Peru?
Yeah, she's born in Peru. Raised
That's
in
hilarious.
Peru, all of it.
That is fucking
UFC's
hilarious.
trying to market her in Russia.
That's great. I could have sworn that she was Russian, but yeah, I guess I'm wrong.
No, she's not.
Holy crap. That's fucking funny.
And another thing I want to touch on is McGregor versus Khabib. I think Conor McGregor will outclass Khabib. I mean, we saw how bad Khabib was against Ali Quinta. Mm-hmm. And Ali Quinta, he's a nobody, and he actually landed a bunch of shots on Khabib. So I think Khabib's going to get exposed, and McGregor's going to knock that son of a bitch out.
All right. From your lips to God's ears. All right. Thanks for the call. There he goes. There he goes. How about that with Valentina Shevchenko? How about that? I never knew that. I thought she was Russian. 516-522-0267. Call in right now. We're taking calls on this. Conor McGregor.
Wonderful.
Macbib. That's right. Conor McGregor versus Khabib Nurmagomedov. Now, Russia is locked down, but the fight will happen. Guaranteed. Who will win this fight? Who will win? Conor McGregor. I'm Russian too, though after a hot chili, says Gary. Another thing I want to brush on is nerd. Unemployed Mario Yamasaki, what's up? Says she ain't from Peru, bro. I didn't think so either. I'm gonna look her up for a second. Hold on a second. Valentina. Tina. All right, let's see. I'm gonna look her up. 872, you're live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name and what is on your mind?
Chris, what's good, my dude? MMA-Holes.
What's up? What's going on,
man?
man?
This your boy, man. Darrell in the building.
Oh, Darrell, what's up, man? First of all, before you get going, Darrell, hold on a second. Valentina Shevchenko, I'm on Wikipedia, and she's from Russia. This dude says she was from Peru. Oh, my God. Yeah, she's Russian. I don't know what the fuck that was about. All right, Darrell, what's going on?
Oh, man. Nothing much, man. You know, growing, man. Been watching your growth, man. You know, Jessie called it. You know, so let me know I'm a star. You know,
it's true.
All good.
Two men watching each other grow, right? Wait.
Pause.
Yeah.
Pause.
First of all, Darrell, congratulations, man. I saw you do. I was on in the afternoon. I was scrolling through my subscriber feed, and go check out Darrell's channel. All right. Now, I see you have over 600 subscribers, and you had like 115 people hanging out in that room, just chilling over there. Darrell, what's the secret to your success?
Man, you know, just being me, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, man, I don't know. They like my real style. You know what I'm saying? They like my accent, my lingo. You know what I'm saying? My slang. They enjoy me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm a little charismatic, man. You know,
Sure.
I try to be like you. You know what I'm saying? Charismatic, like how you are, man. You know, you an entertaining guy yourself. You know, that's why I always try to make sure I tune in. If I miss it, I still hit the like button. And, you know.
It's nice of you. All right, well, good. Hope for much success over on your channel, and that's.
Oh yeah, I'm at 700 now, though.
700, Jesus Christ, Darrell. Yeah. That's good stuff. You're gonna be at 1,000 in no time. You have any special plans for hitting 1K?
Taking Jessie out. No, you know, Team Jessie.
All right, hold on a second. Hold on. So let's see. Now we spoke about this before. Darrell's on the line, and our moderator, Jessie Bell Hill, Darrell says he's going to take her out for 1K subscribers. Now that you have a little bit of fame going on here, what kind of a dinner would you take Jessie out to?
Oh, man, we're going to have a nice little lobster dinner. Yeah. So hopefully she into seafood. If not, we'll go to a nice little steakhouse, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, a nice little Italian place where we'll have somebody singing Santa Maria.
Yeah.
So as I look at her in her beautiful, beautiful eyes.
That's nice.
Yeah.
It's good. Wonderful. Okay, so that's cool. So Conor McGregor versus Khabib. This fight's gonna fucking happen. So what do you think, Darrell? Who wins this fight? When is it gonna happen? What do you say?
Well, I think Conor got it, man. Only reason why I'm gonna go with Conor. Well, this ain't the only reason I'm gonna go with Conor. I'm gonna go with Conor for two reasons: odds and his power. Now, people probably thinking about odds, right? Mm-hmm. See, odds is different. And MMA is much different from boxing and other sports. You know what I'm saying? Well, nobody retires undefeated. You know what I'm saying? And like loss records don't really mean nothing too much. It's about streaks, high streaks. They on a high streak or not. So he bound to get a loss. And after watching that LaQuinta fight, all kind of got to do is just basically focus on his stand-up game and like focus on his attacking and focus on his attacking when Khabib is trying to grab him. In other words, like knees, like go, you know what I'm saying, working on kneeing when a person tries to go in for the legs, doing the knees and you know, the leg spread. So we used to call them leg flopping. It's a wrestling move. Just work on that because if Alaqueta, I hope I'm pronouncing his name right, if Alaqueta was able to get a good clean 5 punches in, Conor only needed about 2 of them.
Mm-hmm. You took the words right out of my mouth.
And plus if he was able to hit Floyd Mayweather on the jaw, he could hit Khabib, trust me.
Mm-hmm. It's true. I think so too. I agree. I think Conor McGregor, I think he fucking waxes Khabib. That's what I think. A lot of people here, I'm shocked. I'm looking in the chat room, and there are a lot of people that are going in the Irishman's way, and I'm actually a little surprised, especially like you said. Khabib is he's undefeated, right? But now he's fighting Mystic Mac, and no hand trucks, just fists and feet. And it's going to be an interesting fight. All right. Any last words, Daryl?
Oh, man. Like, share, subscribe to this channel, man. It's a good channel, man.
Thank you.
So now, I told y'all you was going to be big, man, and you see it. It's coming true. And Team Jessie, man.
Yeah, that's right. All right, Daryl, thank you. Okay. That was good. 516-522-0267. Go check out Daryl's channel over there. Listen, he's doing something right. He's doing something right. So go check out Daryl's channel. He'll be in the chat room, I'm sure. Conor McGregor versus Khabib. Get your calls in right now. 636. You are live with the MMA-Holes. Did you just call?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well, welcome back. You're the Peru one, right? Or what did you say? Valentina Shevchenko, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. It says
so I had the full story on that.
Okay.
So,
go ahead.
I think I'm not 100% about this. I'm just looking for my sources online.
Okay.
So she was born in Kyrgyz. I can't read that. She was born in Kyrgyz. I don't know what that is. Some weird country. I don't know what it is. I think it's in Europe. I'm not 100% honestly.
Okay.
But she was raised in Peru, and she bears the Peru flag because of that. And she changed nationalities to Peru.
You know what? It's funny.
I think she would prefer to be known as being Peru. So I think the UFC is making a mistake in promoting her as a Russian.
That little dance that she does, isn't that a Russian dance though that she's doing? That weird fucking, I don't know.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I have no clue. I don't know what the origin is behind that dance.
It's not a Peru dance.
I think she would prefer to be known for like being Peruvian. So I don't know what the UFC is doing by promoting her as a Russian. So that's just my take on it. That's a complete story. I'm not 100% about that. I mean, just stating my opinion, you know.
All right, I got you. All right, thanks. 516-522-0267. So the caller brought up that Valentina Shevchenko will be on the Russia card. That's what they're pushing for in the trailer, apparently. I mean, listen, she comes across as Russian to me, and it says it over here on Wikipedia. You know, the flag that she does throw up, though, I think he is right about that. I think he has a proof for flag that she does throw up there, but I don't know. Anyway, call me, 516, phone line's back open, 516-522-0267. Let's talk UFC Russia. Let's talk about Conor McGregor versus Khabib Nurmagomedov. Now, what I want is this, okay? We're going to block his number. No, he seems like a nice guy. It's all right. He's brave to call in.
I'm going to wrap the other on the other shoulder, and you're going to need a fucking army to come take them belts off me.
Question for the artist on the phone. How is Alan nobody yet? He beat Kevin Lee, who might be fighting for the title soon.
That is true. That's true. Ally Quinta did beat Kevin Lee. By the way, I would love to see a rematch of that. And yeah, Kevin Lee will be fighting for the title. So good point there, Vlad. Thank you for the donation. Phone lines, let's pop them back on. 516-522-0267. I do want to know, we're going to take a couple more calls on Khabib versus Conor, because I do feel that this fight will happen over here. There is a fight that is going to be in Russia in September, but will Conor McGregor or will Khabib get the win? And then we're going to mosey right along into topics. That's right. Took me a second to get that fucking thing. Let's see. Conor should carry a prayer rug to give Khabib for when he KOs him. This is Fritz Mods. Yeah, that would be nice, right? Here you go. Just saw Ronda Rouse in a commercial for a crappy movie, Brian Blaze. Oh, my God. That's a must not see. Khabib Khan. No, it's not. It's Macbib. It's Macbib. I call it Macbib. I'm going to go with Macbib. Give me the 50 likes. Let's make Bruce Buffer dance, motherfuckers. Let's see. JBH says, Brett Wilson, it's all about timing. You have to call when the phone lines go on. That's right. If you guys are calling, I do shut them off and on when people are on. Listen, I'm the producer. I'm the talent. I'm everything on this. I'm the sound guy. I do it all. I'm a one-trick pony. I'm like an octopus over here. My penis is doing something right now. Everything's doing something. Brett Wilson is trying. Well, the phone lines are open. Hold on. I'm going to wait for Brett Wilson to call in. Brett Wilson, where are you? The phone lines are open now. show. Please call the MMA holes. 10 more likes. Hold up. Hold up. Is that Brett? Brett Wilson, is that you?
No, should I hang up and let him call?
Nah, you good. Go ahead. 561. What's up, man? What's on your mind?
Hey, what's going on, Fox? How are you, buddy?
I'm good.
Question for you. Actually, I really like Conor in the fight, but the thing that I'm curious about is, you know, everybody's a little down on Khabib now because of the last fight with Iaquinta, and it's the same way as that they were so high on Khabib after he destroyed Barboza. So I basically would throw out both of those fights and just look at the creature of habit, the work that they've put in. I just think what's really going to be interesting about the fight, if it happens, is endurance. Because Khabib is going to come straight ahead. Conor's going to look to counter. And I don't know. I think that Conor's takedown defense is a little bit better than what people are giving him. Just look at how much he learned in the second Nate Diaz fight. He basically, every time Nate went to the floor or whatever, told him to get up. He didn't gas himself out. So that's the way I think it's going to go. And I think Conor catches him.
Yeah, you know what? I have a nice feeling about this fight. I like Conor in this fight a lot. Regardless, it's a great fight. But I'm glad you actually called in, Clocks, and thank you for jumping in on the Fight Buddies. That was a nice. I tell you what, thank God you didn't listen to us. I mean, Kelvin Gastelum for the win over there. That was a big one right there.
Yeah, actually, I got to tell you the truth. You know, it was shocking that he got that decision because it was.
Oh, we're losing you.
I definitely thought he deserved the fight. I know that. And I remember Annie H. She said like good. I thought she meant suck out for me. Like I sucked out the fight. I mean,
yeah.
I actually thought that I won the fight, but I guess she meant shout out the Clocks or whatever it was. And just one other thing about that fight card the other day, because I know that you said, can I go back to the Pennington fight just for a second?
Yeah, go for it.
You said that you were fine with the corner letting her go out in the fifth round. She got beaten up for the first 4 rounds. It was nothing bad. I kind of agree with it. My whole thing was that I was listening to you and I was watching it on pay-per-view. I muted it out. So I was listening from you. Was there any other... I think that what people are upset about is in the 5th round, when the corner says, change your mindset, we didn't hear, listen, double with the right, kick her with the left, do the, bull run. Because Pennington is as tough as fuck. He comes straight ahead. Oh, my God.
Your phone's cutting in and out. I don't know if you're jumping in and out of the ocean or...
No, I'm fine. I got a horrible service, so
that's all right.
No, I'm not too far away from you. But my whole thing is that, was there any other chatter in the fifth round? Did they actually give her any constructive criticism? Because I didn't listen to it. About saying they wanted her to do, like, listen, this is your plan, not just change your mindset. This is your plan for the 5th round. Did you hear anything like that?
Here's the thing. So first of all, when I was watching it live, like any of the fights, I never really listened to what they're saying because I got to do this dopey show. But when I did watch it back, I did notice that they didn't give her any advice, really. They were just like, hey, go on out there. Kick her ass, Like, it wasn't like, I don't know, it was weird. It was kind of like they just talked her into getting back out there and fighting. And that is where I understand the criticism lies.
Exactly.
The fact that, they didn't actually say, well, this is what you got to do, and I think that's why people are pissed off. I'm not upset. I mean, Raquel Pennington made it clear, especially on Ariel Helwani's show. She's just basically said, hey, if I wanted to stop, I would have stopped, But I think the argument is this. These fighters will go in that cage and die, and clearly she's like one of them. So she will go in there and just die in that cage. It's up to the corner to make the,
But look, that's exactly my point. Pennington is that type of fighter. So when she comes in all broken after 4 rounds, and she was kind of bruised up. I mean, I really didn't, after I already had my good night, and I just, that fight was the only disappointment really on the card, because I thought that card actually really produced more than anybody actually thought it would.
Sure.
But that was my whole thing about, if you got a fighter, like you said, like Pennington, that comes straight ahead, that bull rushes, throws lefts, rights, kicks, the bull choke, everything. She's got the whole arsenal, and she's a big girl. When she's saying that, I don't want to go out, I think that you're exactly right, that's why the corner is getting so much crap, because all we heard, and I don't know if it was edited or whatever, was go change your mindset. How do you say that to a girl like Raquel Pennington? I mean, to me, she's, you know, it's not the person that you say it to. This girl leaves it all out in the ring. She comes in there. She comes in shape. And that's exactly what I'm trying to say. I didn't know if you heard something different like that, if they actually gave her some constructive criticism.
No, I didn't hear any.
So I don't want to take any more of your time. Go with the other guys, and I'll see you on Saturday.
All right, Clocks, thanks for the call. There is Clocks calling in. Clocks, I tell you what, Clocks picked Kelvin Gastelum over Jacare. I do want to talk about that. We spoke about it on Monday a little bit. But the Jacare fight, losing, it was funny. I was watching, what was the MMA show on Fox? What was it, with Karen Bryant? That was on like at 8 o'clock on FS1, whatever the hell it's called, with Tyron Woodley and Kenny Florian. I don't even know. UFC Tonight, that's what it's called. And they were saying the controversial Kelvin Gastelum versus Jacare. So there's no controversy there with that fight. Kelvin won. I had a friend that messaged me and said that it was Jacare was robbed. Listen, I picked Jacare in that fight, and Kelvin won 2 and 3. It did go split decision, and it was in Brazil, so you would think it would go in favor of Jacare, but Kelvin won the fight. I don't understand where the controversy is. Doesn't make any sense. Anyway, I see in the chat they're saying, is JBH have an after show? Yes. Yes. JBH does have the after show, and that will be following the MMA-Holes. Go check her out. She's in the description. She has a swole, sexy setup over there on her channel, so go check it out, and she will be, you know, whatever I missed in the chat, she'll be reenacting with you guys. She'll act out everything that happened in the chat room. No, she won't. But anyways, it's good stuff. All right, let's open up the phone lines. 516-522-0267. Calling in. Brett, I'm sorry we keep on missing you, but get your ass on the phone. I did too, Chris. Kelvin G says Brando. Clocks is his favorite band, Coldplay. My Clocks is calling show. All right.
Wonderful.
Jacare was robbed where? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe outside after the fight. For fuck's sake, please, for the love of God. It says, Michael Angelo and Cole Vic says, because Rocky's Corner is aware that her first and possible last fight for a title was, you're trying to say, her first and possible last fight for a title. Well, you know what? That's a good point, too. Raquel Pennington will never get another title shot. That's true. What else we got here? MMA-Holes. Miss you guys. We miss you, Christopher Stillwell. Guess who's won goat milk? By the way, Gary, speaking of goat milk, thank you for reminding me. Who the fuck is... Wait, what the fuck? All right, here we go. I'm on goat milk. Now, goat milk is our pick'em league. Link in the description. Now, Scout. Let it all out. Zoom in. This guy Scout over here, or gal, Scout, who won goat milk. Where the fuck is Scout? Let's see. Scout. He has not reached out. This man or woman gets a wristband. So if someone can find Scout, they get a wristband for winning the wonderful MMA-Holes Pick'em League. There will be another one this weekend, so make sure you get your picks in before the fight's happening. And here it goes. Kimura Usman versus Damian Maia will be fighting this weekend. That's right. Kimura Usman versus Damian Maia. Both fighters were on UFC Tonight, and it's interesting. I tell you, I like Kimura Usman. I really do. He's big, he's strong, he's black. Anyway, yeah, I think Damian Maia versus Kimura Usman is going to be an interesting one over here, especially with their ground skills. Kimura can throw. People think he's just a humper, but he can do more than that, and we're going to find out this weekend what Kimura Usman, who has a 7-fight win streak, Kimura Usman, let's see what he can do against Damian Maia coming in on short rest. We want to take another call, one more call. Russia is happening. And Conor McGregor versus Khabib. Conor McGregor versus Khabib Nurmagomedov will happen before the year is up. So where's Brett? Did we lose Brett? Where'd you go? Brett, weren't you supposed to call? I don't know. Anyway, we're going to take a couple from the chat. One more call on that, and then we're going to move on to topics. Only 7 wins for me, the Brazilian. Oh, man, Gary. I hope Trump or Kim bomb Russia before the fight happens, says Jesus Christ. Ooh, Kevin Lee versus Dustin Poirier. Noise, says Filthy Animal. Michael Anzalone, a playthrough is a fun idea. It's a really good game. All right. 773, you're live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name and what is on your mind?
Why is John Jones running his mouth on social media like he didn't fail multiple drug tests and he isn't a cokehead piece of shit?
Is he running his mouth again? What is he saying, this knucklehead?
He need to just go into hiding, dude. Why is this dude talking shit? He's always running his mouth on Instagram and Twitter and shit.
Yeah. John Jones, it's weird. It's a weird thing. I have my feelings on John Jones. I've gone on many of rants. I've done dedicated shows to him being an asshole. And then we have guys from Jackson Wink on here who have a completely different story. Now, of course, they're going to defend him. I mean, they're friends with John Jones, you know. But my interaction with John Jones is he wasn't that nice. I mean, he was kind of a dick to me. And, you know, he's a cheater. But hold on a second.
You're going to wrap the other on the other shoulder, and you're going to need
You
a
got a donation.
fucking army to come take them belts off me.
He's big, he's strong, he's black. Bites lip Chris.
Yes, that's right. Thank you, Vlad. Appreciate it. Yes. Kamora Usman. Yeah, John Jones. Yeah, I mean, listen. Let me know in the chat. Do you think he's a piece of shit? Yeah, or no? Let me know in the chat. But what brings you to the John Jones thing, caller?
I was Chuck Liddell and John Jones beef, and Chuck said something about he's gonna show him how to be a champion with integrity. If Chuck Liddell is showing you how to be a champion with integrity, you know you're doing something wrong.
All right, here we go. I'm pulling up his Twitter, and thank you for the call. I'm gonna check out his Twitter now. All right, here we go. Let's see. John Bones Jones. In all seriousness, at Chuck Liddell, I appreciate your offer for a fight, but due to scheduling conflicts, may not be able to fulfill till mid-2019. In the upcoming months, I have similarly lethal opponent in Ric Flair and George Foreman awaiting. Okay. I tell you what, it's actually a pretty funny response. All right, so John Jones, let's see, he's active on Twitter. All right, so let's see this one here. Old Chuck has been calling me out for years. I get it. I hold pretty much every record in the division. I normally try to respect my elders, but if you want it, get it. I literally fly you to Albuquerque this weekend. All right, so why is Chuck Liddell? Hold on. Let me see. Why is Chuck Liddell calling out John Jones? Interesting. Let's see. Where's Chuck Liddell on here? Where's his what's his Twitter? All right, so this is interesting stuff. Cola calls in, say that John Jones and Chuck. First of all, what is going on with maybe prime Chuck Liddell, but Chuck Liddell now? What is this? Is he on crack? Oh my God. I kind of, you know what? Listen, I'm kind of on John Jones' side here. I mean, it's a little comical, Chuck Liddell calling out John Jones right now. Let's see. New York City has been a blast. Let's see. So Chuck Liddell, who is talking about coming back to fighting, there's talks that he's going to fight Tito Ortiz again. There he is, the Iceman, a goddamn legend of the sport. Dana White's like, yeah, you gotta, please don't come back. You're a goddamn legend. And now he's calling out John Jones. The fuck? Oh my God. Anyway, John Jones versus Chuck Liddell on a Coke armed with glass bottles at a bar in Vegas, is Brian Roger. Chuck and Jones gonna have a Coke off. Chuck will fly to Albuquerque, put a fishbowl on his head, and proceed to call John Jones the N-word. This is George. King's your mother's ring. Oh shit, he took all the swirls. Chuck will show John perfect snort technique. Chuck Liddell is in shape, though. I'll give him that. Yeah, Jake Troy, I noticed that on Ariel's show. Chuck Liddell was on there, and he looked pretty jacked up. Looked like my man was hitting the roids. Pre-CTE, Chuck Liddell would put up a fight, but I doubt he would beat Jones. So that's a good question. That's a good thing right over there. I'd like to talk about that for a second. Do you guys think in the chat, now Chuck Liddell, some say is the greatest, right? When it comes to the light heavies. Do you guys think that Chuck Liddell, prime Chuck Liddell versus a prime John Jones, who wins? Let me know in the chat. I still got to go with Bones, man. He was a beast. I'll give you that, Jake Troy. He was a beast. I got to go with Bones. Chuck now has old man strength, though. Clock says power is the last thing to go, Chris. You know that. Chuck either wins inside of 2 or guess till can throw bombs. So, Clocks, you think that Chuck would beat John Jones? Interesting. Chuck with the overhand right knockout of Jones. So, Brian Blaze goes Chuck for the win. Okay, interesting. Very, very interesting. Some people are saying that Chuck would beat John. Prime Chuck. Prime Chuck, you can argue. Not Chuck now. Kings.
Your mother's ring.
Says Jones for the win. FTW. Jones, it would be a great fight, though, says Vlad. Sure. Prime, both prime fighters we're talking about here. We're not talking about now. Chuck Liddell, prime, versus John Jones, prime, inside the cage with time machines and shit. Who would win? Jones with or without steroids? With steroids, because prime John Jones is roided up, right? Jones kills him. The game evolves. Jones for the win, says Wheezing 336. Michael Anselin says, I understand why Chuck wants to fight. When you reach retirement, there is nothing for them to do. I think fighters get antsy and just want to fight. The MMA-Holes and JBH. Chuck has the power, but Jones has the technical skills, says Drunk Savage. That is the truth. Chuck used to have a nuclear weapon in his hands. Chuck was a fucking, I mean, listen, I'm not making fun of Chuck Liddell. Much respect to a prime Chuck Liddell, you know? But I still think a prime Chuck Liddell loses to a prime Jones. Like Drunk said with the technical aspect of the game, John Jones is a specimen. As much as I'd like to rip on the guy, he is a specimen. All right, there we go. That was a good call before. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We can talk about this a little bit more towards the end of the show, but it is the time of the show where we go with topics. Topics. Everybody say topics. Motherfucking topics. Topics. TGIW, the MMA Holes are live on the website, the MMA-Holes.com. We're simulcasting right now. It says we're off air. We'll fix that. We're really on air. So don't. Oh, there we go. We're on air. See? I was kidding. We are on air right now live on the MMA-Holes.com. There's our topics over there. And you go over to the message board, and that's where you can interact with the show. Now, George, here we go. A filthy animal. He dropped in some art, some MMA Holes art over here. So let's check this out. Okay, so there's a guy with a hat and a dollar symbol. And it looks like a broom, or is that a witch? And then it has a woman with big breasts and X's for eyes. Fred, hi everyone. Vlad, Eddie, smooth. Yeah, Jay does do that. Thumbs, Chris Mounts, G-Man Mule. I'm not sure what the hell that says, and says we. So there we go. There we go. A mystical night. So that's the MMA Holes chat right there. The MMA Holes chat. I'm not sure. That's an interesting one. That's definitely interesting. If you guys have any MMA Holes art that you would like to drop into our message board, it's the MMA-Holes.com. Let me log in over here. Let me log in so I can like some stuff. Log in. Googly goo. All right, there we go. Got like a million different fucking emails over here. Message board, UFC, Bellator, and regional MMA news, and any other shit that you guys want to jump aboard. Well, there you go. Okay. Now check this out, guys. This was fucking cool. The YouTube champ is here. We just hit 10,000 subscribers. And look at this. Minion McGrogden drops in the 10,000 subscriber art. Now this is the best yet. I have to say, this shit is wonderful, wonderful. Check this out, motherfuckers. 10,000 subscribers. Minion McGrogden with the greatest fan art of all time it is.
Wonderful.
Look at that shit. Look at Mystic Moss with all the belts right over here. If you guys and gals have anything art-wise that you want to throw onto the MMA Holes, well, the MMA-Holes.com is where to do it. But shout out to Minion McGrogden. That shit is fucking fire. I love that stuff. That just became the profile picture on the Facebook page. All right, so we spoke about Conor McGregor versus Khabib. Let's scroll down past the autism. And what else we got? We got Elton John. We got a little everything over here. What the fuck? Fuck that fat cunt. Okay, so there we go. We temporarily limited. What is this? Tommy NC 2010. What the fuck? We got other YouTuber beef over there. Okay, cool. Wow, this fucking shit. What's this about? Clay Guida pressing charges on Nate Diaz. Oh, my God. Are you serious? Nate Diaz spotted again, repping the MMA-Holes. Here we go. Nuri Muhammad. Look at this. Nate Diaz is wearing a wonderful, wonderful shirt. Look.
Wonderful.
That's real news right there. That is not fake news. That is not fake news. That's some awesome arts as clocks. That is lit. Wonderful, wonderful. Why is his leg so small? Well, Jay, my legs are very small. Never skip leg day. I do it all the time. King's Your Mother's Ring says, someone give the man some crayons and a wristband. Minion, you are the best. That is cool. Drawing Chris at 10K. That's right, NH. Minion's awesome, by the way. Minion McGrogden. That guy's got a lot of talent. I want to get him back on YouTube. But Minion McGrogden is wonderful. Wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
So there he goes. Nate Diaz wearing a wonderful, wonderful T-shirt, according to Nuri Muhammad. All right, let's scroll through. Let's see what we got over here. And call in and share your thoughts. There we go. Look at that. Gary Banjo sandwich. Here we go. Okay, Chuck Liddell. And here's the John Jones thing right over here. John could learn from a true legend. And that is in the news over here. Chuck Liddell saying John can learn from a true legend. Now, we spoke about this. We asked the chat, and the chat pretty much lopsidedly agreed that John Jones would win the fight in prime. But I think, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Right now, Chuck Liddell has a death wish if he would even think about entertaining a fight with John Jones Bones Jones at this stage of the game. Chael Sonnen drops in and says, well, Fedor, you're a scumbag, and so am I. So there you go. And this is according to MMA Fighting. Chael Sonnen not buying Fedor Emelianenko's humble gimmick. You're a scumbag, and so am I. So Chael Sonnen saying that Fedor is not a humble man. He's a scumbag like himself. Let me know in the chat if you think that. I think Fedor. Now, how about this? More importantly, Fedor, right? We've been calling him Fedor for the longest time, and Ariel Helwani saying Fedor. Like Fedor. I don't know what he's calling him, but Ariel Helwani has this weird way of pronouncing the name. Fedora, or I thought it was Fedor, but apparently it's not Fedor. It's Fedor or Fedor or whatever the fuck he called him. So there you go. Ariel Helwani being a cunt. Chael Sonnen. So, all right, that's that. Feodor, says Steve Johnson. See, Steve Johnson says Feodor. Goddamn. Jones by decapitation head kicks is Brian Blaze. Fedor is a G. Chael is just trolling once again, says Jake Troy. Fedor says Pulse Reloaded. And he has the Fey and a door next to it. Chael Sonnen gets it. He's not fake like that scumbag fake Christian Jones, says Stipe Miocic. Chael selling snake oil. Chael is a nice farm boy from Oregon, says Stelio 2. Actually, I met Chael. He's actually in our intro to the show. He actually is a really nice guy. Ariel is gay, anti-American, says Brian Reuger. Scumbags. Andy Still, Macbib sandwich, and McDS turkey meat with Russian dressing, says Two Joints. What's up, Two Joints? Gangster from Oregon. What do you guys think? Chael Sonnen will be fighting Fedor, or Fedor, whatever you want to call him. Anderson Silva. Hello. Chael Sonnen will be fighting Fedor. Who wins in the fight at the Bellator Grand Prix? Chael Sonnen or Fedor? Let me know in the chat, Chael or Fedor, right now. As you guys let me know, make sure you like this video. If you don't like it, well, I'm going to cry myself to sleep. We have 57 likes and 60 people watching, so we need to get 60 likes over here. Hurry up! Like this video. We are going for another hour, and then we're going to take you to JBH's after show, so make sure you subscribe to Jessie Bell Hill, because she is wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
The Ultimate Fighter is on right now, Tough 27, and I have it on in the background. I'm just going to pay attention. Now, Daniel Cormier is whooping Stipe's ass, well, team-wise, and Stipe's team is looking for a win, so I'm going to keep my eye on this. I have it right over there. There's a ball guy, Mark Montoya, assistant coach, and we'll find out what's going on there. Chael for the win. Carl Olaf says Chael for the win. Chael says Carl Olaf. Ariel Giovanni. And Chris, did you see my sister? No. Yes, I did. On the MMAHoles.com. Yes, I did see your sister. She's beautiful. I'm going with Chael because he's going to fight smart, says Jake Troy. Fedor wins. Flawless victory, says Drunk Savage. Hardest working Jew in MMA, Stelio 2. Fedor, I'm all over that bet. So Clocks loves Fedor in the fight. Jesus Christ says Christian cannot be fake. Christians cannot be fake. because we are saved by grace. We are still scumbags. Some okay. Chris, CHILE is awesome, and CHILE will win. Beat Fedor, says NH, and met CHILE too. Fedor for the win, says Allman Brothers. Ariel gets no love like a Santino Marella. Frank Mir came in all wild and reckless, says Jake Troy. Now, I do like CHILE in the fight too. In fact, there's a part of me that thinks CHILE might win this whole thing. Now, I know Bader's a tough one to get through. Matt Mitrione weathered the storm, but didn't look great against Big Country. So I kind of like CHILE in this tournament. Bader, you know, he was in there for 15 seconds against King Mo. We didn't really get to see much Bader as a heavyweight over there, so I don't know. I kind of like CHILE in this tournament. But how could you take anything away from Fedor? Fedor, I mean, made Mir look stupid out there, right? He took his punch and then decided to clobber Mir and hit him with hammer fistuses, and that was it. Dummy said Rampage would KO CHILE too. I did pick CHILE in that fight, and I got one of them right at least. John Jones is God, says Carl Olaf. Amen. J Dude's legit. Looks like he ate people in prison. CHILE losing to Silva was the most heartbreaking thing ever. Yeah, Jesus. I tell you what, I was with you on that one. Chael Sonnen was one of the guys that got me into fucking the UFC. Chael Sonnen and Anderson Silva, those fights were fire. I love it. The second one was a little clumsy and weird. The first one was great. But Bader is the clear favorite. Bader would knock out DC. Would knock DC out. Before he left the UFC, Ryan Bader, another one who was on the MMA-Holes as well. He's in our intro. He's probably the nicest out of the whole Luke Thomas thing. Ryan Bader was like one of the nicest dudes. I call him Master Bader. But yeah, Ryan Bader, he did call out DC. I don't think he would knock out DC though. I think DC murders Bader, in my opinion. If I was in Vegas, I bet on Bader time to win it all, says Brian Roger. Bader. By the way, speaking of betting, sports betting, from what I'm hearing, it's going to be legal in more states than just Vegas. So Las Vegas might not be the only place where you can drop them bets, legally at least. Coming soon. I saw Chris Christie wrote something on Twitter, or tweeted something on Twitter, I should say. He didn't write something on Twitter, because that would be impossible. But he tweeted something on Twitter, and he said something about, hey, sports betting, yay. I don't know what the deal is with that, but that'd be kind of cool if we could bet on sports legally. Coker wants Bader to win it because he's the youngest, says Brian Roger. Bader is not knocking DC out, says Jay Smooth. If a 185er wins Bellator heavyweight tourney, Bellator heavyweight division is shit. Very good point there, Kolvik, because majority of the people that are in the tournament are not heavyweights. It's bizarre. They have a heavyweight tournament that is consisting of majority of non-heavyweights. Jersey runs gambling, says Steve Johnston. Sports betting is legal in USA, says Jay Smooth. King Mo versus CM Punk, says Filthy Animal. Marky Wahoo, what's up? He would beat Bader like he did Vulcan. So there you go. Marky Wahoo says DC FTW. The MMA-Holes. The weirdest thing about Silva, after all the trash talk Chael said about him, Silva invited him to a barbecue. Strange. You know why, Michael Anzalone? Because Anderson Silva was roiding too. That's why. Mr. Clean wasn't as clean as he made himself out to be. Team MMA heavyweight, says Carl Olaf. I'm from Jersey, says Cole Vick. Where's everyone from in the chat? Let me know right now. As we have Tough on in the corner. What else do we have here in topics? I will be opening up the phone lines. This is TGIW. We are at 10,000 subscribers. There I am with all my belts. Thanks to Minion McGrognan. All righty. All right. What do we have over here? Tony Ferguson plans full return, still 155 champ. So this is according to MMAfighting.com. Morning Report, planning full return. Tony Ferguson believes he's still the true 155-pound champion. There he is, El Kakui, the man who trips over cables, HDMI cables, and ruins cards. Tony Ferguson, who fell out of one of the biggest cards that we've had on the channel, we've witnessed on the channel. Tony El Kakui Ferguson, who will he fight next? He wants to fight in the fall. He feels he'll be better. Hopefully he'll train wisely. Who does Tony Ferguson fight? Let's go over, where's the UFC rankings? I know I have them here somewhere. There's Bader and King Mo. Alexa Grasso. Let's see. UFC rankings. El Kukui, who got stripped, which is insane. And then what's it called? Khabib grabs the belt. Well, now what is next for Kukui? Scroll on over. Khabib is the champion. And I gotta say, it's a little weird. You know, it's due. Nurmagomedov, I mean, this guy is on a tear. It just sucks that he had to win the belt against Al Iaquinta. Take nothing away from Al. You know, Raging Al is a beast, right? He's fun to watch. But is he a top 5 guy? I mean, I don't know. Conor McGregor is number 1 over here. And we have Tony Ferguson at number 2. Eddie Alvarez, number 3. Dustin Poirier, number 4. Poirier versus Alvarez. I think that rematch is happening. Kevin Lee is floating around over here. Will he repeat against Al Iaquinta, coming off of an impressive win? I don't think that's fair to Kevin Lee. But the question is this: who does Kukui fight? Maybe Kukui rematches against Kevin Lee over here. He's not getting Conor McGregor. So, El Kukui, if he comes back in the fall, who would you like to see him face? And who do you think he will face? Nate is 8th. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. I know, Duke. I said that's fucking retarded. I don't even know. I meant Lee versus Chandler. What weight class is Nick Diaz coming back to? That's a good question. He's supposed to fight GSP, right? That's supposed to happen. That's word on the streets. That's rumblings in the news. But they're saying it's going to happen at 155. I don't buy it. I don't buy gangster weights, Stelio, too. I think Nate Diaz will fight GSP at 170. I don't even want to see that fight. Listen, of course I want to see it for the show, for the ratings. But as a fan, I don't. It doesn't do it for me. Like, there's nothing that really comes out of it for me. So as a fan, I'm like, whatever. It is what it is. But I can't see it happening at 155. I just don't see that. So I think that fight's going to happen at 170. Lee, Ferguson, 2 says Allman Brothers, and that's what I think. Gaethje don't deserve 7th with 3 UFC fights to do Chronic. So, you know, you can make an argument about that. Gaethje got thrown onto the roster, and maybe he got thrown in a little high, beat Michael Johnson, and then can't put a win together. Fake news, bullshit. Nate G. Brando wants to see Nate G. I would like to see that. That fight makes sense. So, yes, I would like to see that. I would be a yes, sir, in that one. Yes, and the most dangerous, Tony and Khabib hasn't fought Nate. Eddie Dustin says, Jesus Christ. GSP is not fighting Nate. So, Duke Chronic says the GSP will not fight Nate. I hope it doesn't happen. But, man, I tell you, I think it's going to happen. I think that's a done deal. That's a donezo deal. We got 10 more likes. Thank you for liking the video. Keep on liking the shit out of this. TGI motherfucking W.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got
10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes.
Fuck you.
Dislikes.
Yeah.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die.
Of AIDS. 2 AIDS victims and 60 likes. Thank you so much. You guys liking this video are all wonderful. I do appreciate that. If you give us a share on your social media, spread the word. Say, hey, the MMA-Holes alive. Come watch this. Join in on the festivities. Why would you keep this to yourself? I mean, this show over here, we interact with the live chat. We do 3 shows a week, and we are ridiculously stupid over here and possibly gay. Not me, but maybe someone in the chat is, so we have to represent. Kevin Lee is only going to get better. He's just getting started. I agree, Jake Troy. I think Kevin Lee is a stud. Notice Nate don't fight Nick's guys, says Duke Chronic. Yeah, they stay away from anything that has to do with each other. Conor is the last 155 champ to win his belt from another legit 155 champ. Conor is the last 155 champ to win his belt from another legit 155 champ. It's so weird how the rankings are right now. You don't know who's in what weight class. It's so tard matchmaking, says Jay Smooth. It's crazy. It really is. The rankings are a bunch of horseshit right now. It's not what it used to be, right? Conor McGregor came in and fucked everything up with the rankings. And listen, I'm a fan of Conor, right? I'm actually not a fan of anybody except for myself. I'm a big fan of myself. But Conor McGregor, I mean, he came in there and switched things up. And then ever since the Conor McGregor movement, it just seems like everything has been all over the place. So that is that. Nick Diaz versus John Jones is Carl Olaf. I don't see that happening. Kevin Lee has my respect after last fights is Brando. Listen, Kevin Lee, even after Tony Ferguson, what he did with the staph infection, he looked good. You know, he put Tony on his back, and Tony is comfortable off his back. But think about it. A healthy Kevin Lee versus a Tony Ferguson right now is a better fight the second round. If you have two healthy fighters, Kevin Lee and Tony Ferguson, I still give it to Tony, but you got a tougher fight. You got a tougher fight there, and I kind of want to see the rematch. Now, I can understand how Tony Ferguson would be like, no, what the fuck? I don't want that rematch. That makes no sense. But I could kind of see that being a fun one. So I would like to see it. Tony versus Kevin Lee, part two. Joe Silva needs to come back. Cestelio too. Yeah, Joe Silva is gone. And no more Joe Silva. Joe Silva, he took the money and ran. So good for Joe right there. All right, here we go. Go back over here to the MMA-Holes.com, and that's what we were talking about here. Tony Ferguson plans for a full return. Still 155 champ. So it doesn't look like he is still the 155 champ, but we know that Mystic Moss is the champion, the king of YouTube. Yeah! That's right, 10,000 subscribers, so you can lick my balls. Let's see what else we have in topics. Bam, topics. John Dodson topics.
Wonderful.
John Dodson re-signs with the UFC, and who the fuck cares, right? Well, okay, let's look at it. MMA fighting, according to that, John Dodson re-signs with the UFC. Care or don't care? As Bloody Elbow likes to do that little skit over there. We'll do it for one segment. Nick Newell is a fucking beast, is Cole Vick. I agree. Nick Newell is awesome on the Contender Series. So that's going to be a lot of fun. We'll be reacting to that fight. Congrats to Nick Newell. John Dodson, care or don't care, coming back to the UFC. When he came out of the Ultimate Fighter, he was a firecracker. He's a little goddamn firecracker. And honestly, I can give two shits about John Dodson. Fighting out Jackson Wink, I don't care. Dodson's a great fight night guy, says Allman Brothers. Okay. How much per fight did John Dodson get? That's a good question over there. GSP don't want to fight Woodley because he gave that belt away before. He wants the 155 belt. So GSP is ducking Woodley. Yeah, I don't think GSP really gives a fuck about that 170 belt anymore. How old is a Ninja Turtle? It's a great question. I don't know. Chris, GOAT is the king of YouTube. That's correct, NH, and you are wonderful. I like watching Dodson. So they go Whizzing336 likes a little Dodson action. Michael Lanzalone says, care. He's a great fighter, says Michael Lanzalone. He's never going to be a champ, though. That's one thing we can guarantee. Although he did beat TJ, right? So that's something to think about. But I think his best days are behind him, and I don't care. Want to see TJ versus Cody too? Fritz Mods, I want to see that as well, and I do feel that is the fight that will happen. Carl Olaf has got the knickers. He won't be champion. This is Jay Smooth. John Dodson is a West Coast guy. Didn't think you'd be a fan, Chris. I was a fan during Tough of John Dodson, and honestly, his last couple of fights sucked. I'm not. John Dodson's fights, nothing spectacular. Nothing spectacular. Let me see something here. Let's see something here. John Dodson. Ave Maria. How has Tough been? We're 19 minutes into Tough. I haven't been really paying attention. I don't really give a fuck, but I'm going to watch the fights. So let's see how that goes. What the fuck's going on here? I'm trying to go to the here, rankings. Rankings! Yes! All right, let's go. What the fuck? Here we go. John Dodson sitting at number 7 over here. Here he is. John Dodson, 21-9-0. John Dodson over here. I mean, the Tough days were fun. But look, a lot of up downs going on here. Close fights. Let's see. He lost to Demetrius twice. And there was a time after he beat TJ, which was very, very impressive. The first round, fucking Dodson did some work. Moves on and wins 2 straight and then fights for the belt. So at this time, I was like, Dodson's the shit. Goes a 5-round unanimous decision. Impressive, since Mighty Mouse could possibly be the pound-for-pound GOAT, right? Rattles off 3 fights in a row and then fights Demetrius Johnson again. Okay, and this one goes a unanimous as well. Does not go in favor of John Dodson. And then it gets a little weird, right? After this, it's a little odd. Changing weight classes and up down. The fights are all decisions. Like he wins the one against Manny. Who the
fuck is that guy?
Then he goes loss. It's a split decision, a unanimous decision win, a split loss, and a split decision win over here, which is a close one in this fight here. After the second Mighty Mouse fight, he kind of lost it a little bit, right? It's not the same John Dodson, and that happened 2015. Now we're in 2018. John Dodson, who is how old? 33 years young, 5'3", fighting at 135. I'm sorry, but I'm not giving a fuck. At 125, I kind of give a fuck, but that's not happening anymore. He's at 135. Nope. Don't give a fuck. So I kind of don't care about John Dodson. Listen, maybe he has a couple of highlight finishes left in him, but he's not a real contender, and I don't care. Chris, you should check out the Dern accent video I posted on Twitter where Vanderlei is her voice post-fight. Is that true? Hold on. Would you put it on Twitter? Let's see. Shoot me a DM of that, Filthy, and I'll play it. Manny was pretty good. Always separated his shoulder in fights, says Allman Brothers. So I was talking about Manny over there saying he was always good. He's separated his shoulder in fights. He changed camps, I believe, says Cole Vick. So Cole, is he out of Jackson? You know what? I haven't seen him on any of Jackson Wink's posts as of recent. So maybe he did change camps. Can anyone confirm that? Let Dodson fight CM Punk. Yeah, that'd be a great one. That'd be a close one right there. Dern has a sloppy body and a creepy smile, says Frank Mill. I'm not visually, Mackenzie Dern, I don't know. I'm not getting that. Now, here's the deal. Tough 27. We are at 10:23, and it looks like I see Cain Velasquez over there. I see some talk in the hallways. It looks like we're going to have a fight going here. So I'm going to see what's up. With Tough 27, maybe we'll do a quick reaction to that and take some phone calls. Each Mac Dern butt cheek weighs 30 pounds. All right, so Filthy Animal just tagged me. Let's see. He just tagged me. I'm going to show this tread. All right, so this is Filthy Animal. All right, let's see. It's a 39-second clip. All right, let's see this. All right, we're going to react to this. Fair use clause. Mackenzie Dern has a new accent. Okay. So let's see.
Mackenzie Dern, first of all, Mackenzie, welcome to the UFC.
Look at okay, she's getting ready. She nods.
Congratulations on a very tough fight.
All right, ready? Here we go. Here's the translator. Black belt is in Dern's hands. Here we go. You guys ready? All right, there's the translator talking to Mackenzie Dern because she knows what he's saying, but I guess they got to do this.
My jump is a fight with the best fights in the world. For this, I'm coming here tonight. Because I want to fight with Rose here. Fuck Rose.
Uh-oh. It's calling out Thug Rose.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
Oh my God! All right, so let's give a credit to this YouTube channel over here. That's actually pretty good. Let's see, Randall Monster. Shout out to Randall Monster who put that thing together. Randall Monster. All right, thank you, George, for sharing that with us.
Wonderful.
If you guys have any more cringy shit, well, drop it on the MMA-Holes message board over here. It's the MMAHoles.com, and I'll check it out. I'll play it. We'll have a little fun over here. A little Wang Chun over here. She Brazilian citizen and U.S. You know what? I don't know if she's a Brazilian citizen. I don't think she is. What is with all the Jew stuff here, guys? What is what the fuck? We might have to clean up our message board a little bit. It looks like you guys are fucking going off the fucking rails. Oh my God. Breaking news, Mel Gibson released a new rap song. I kind of want to see this. All right, let's see this. Hold on. This is courtesy of the message board.
Bitch on heat. And if you get raped by a pack of niggers,
oh my God, what the fuck? All right, let's see what else we got here. All right, here we go. All right, Mel Gibson's new rap song, live in the MMA-Holes. Oh, yeah, motherfuckers. Breaking news, Mel Gibson releases a new rap song.
Pack of niggers.
Oh, all right. Oh, God. All right, thanks, Stelio, too. I appreciate that. That was great.
Wonderful.
We are not racist over here, and I don't condone any of the racist. All right. Jesus Christ. All right, let's open up the phone lines. We have a fight this weekend, motherfuckers. We have a fight. Let it play now. We're good. We're good. Listen, we're good. Maybe on Fugar Friday, we'll play that for you guys. Hit me with the ones if you want me to play that on Fugar Friday. Friday night, we'll be live, and I can't. Oh, my God. But check out the MMAHoles.com if you want to see more of that song. UFC Fight Night, May 19th, motherfuckers. Damian Maia versus Kamaru Usman. Chile. Chile, Chile, Chile. All right. Okay, Cold Victim MMA Holes makes racism funny. I have to say this. Racism is funny. All right? I don't give a fuck what anyone says. I think people get a little out of control. Now, listen, I don't say the N-word. That's something I don't do over here. But I think if we could laugh at shitty situations and make fun of shitty situations, the world would be a better place. So, listen, it is what it is. We don't mean any harm. There's just some funny shit out there. And the Mel Gibson rant was hilarious. Anyway, all right, so Maia versus Usman. How many people in the chat will be watching this fight over here? We'll be doing a Fight Buddies on Saturday night. What time is the fight? It is 10 p.m. So here we go. Wow, this is going to be a long night. We might start it over here. Moreno versus Pantoja. Moreno, the youngster. And we'll probably be blasting it through this card. How about this? Chad Laprise. Chad Laprise is on a little bit of a tear. Another Ultimate Fighter contestant over there. And yeah, 3-fight win streak. All finishes. Performance of the night. Yeah, he's been on fire, this kid. How old is Chad? He's 31 years young. And he has been on fire. A couple of things to look at on this. Got big boobies, right? Reverse versus Canetti. Cannonier versus Reyes. Alexa Grasso, who gets a lot of fucking push with the UFC. She gets pushed out very far, and they like this girl. So she is fighting at the co-main event versus Suarez, and we have Maia versus Usman, which is something to look out for because this is a big fight for Kamaru Usman. It was at MMA Hour. Girl Scout cookies is what I'm smoking, says Brian Blaze. Enjoy your Girl Scout cookies. Goddamn, that shit is funny. I'm nearly crying at the Mel Gibson shit. Yeah, if you guys want to see the Mel Gibson rap, go to the MMAHoles.com. Now, the MMA Holes, what do you rate this card over? Oh, look at this. Kondo. This Japanese broad. Oh, no, I'm thinking of someone else. No, that's not who I'm thinking of. Forget it. I'm getting my... Forget it. Just forget it. I'm just thinking out loud. Anyway, what do you rate this card over here as a fight night? Listen, all right. I'm not going to get too overwhelmed and pumped up and excited about it. It's not a barn burner. So I'm probably going to give this fight card a 6 for a fight night. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. What do you guys rate it? But I am pumped up about the main event, and that's why it gets a 6. I like Kamaru Usman. I think this man deserves more respect with 7 fights in a row of winning after the Ultimate Fighter. So, yes, Kamaru Usman, I think, deserves a ton of respect. I would have loved to see Kamaru versus Darren Till, but he says that everyone's scared of him. All the strikers are scared of him. So now they're going to put him up against Damian Maia. It was supposed to be Ponzinibbio, and that didn't happen. So Kamaru Usman versus Damian Maia. Like a force is Pulse Reloaded. 420 says Jay Smooth. Usman loses. So mark you out who is going with Damian Maia. Who is the black face in the cards is Chronic? That is Kamaru Usman. Yeah, like a 5-ish is Boss Koger. Who is... I saw that. You don't remember Kondo from the Japan card. You don't remember... I don't, actually. No, I was thinking it was the girl that Kish fought, but she was... what's it called? Korean. Respect, says Kenshiro Ayu. What's up, Kenshiro? She looks like a blowfish. Maya's old, says Chronic. 5, but it could end up being a fun card, says Drunk Savage. I fucking can't. That Mel Gibson song is killing me. Maybe on Fugo Friday we'll play it. It's terrible. So, I mean, I swear to God. Versus Till, are you smoking with something? Colt Vic, yes. Kamaru Usman versus Darren Till. was the fight that should have happened. Yes. I'm going to stand by that. Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? John Dodson, go away. Let's go to the welters. Darren Till at number 8 and Kamaru Usman at number 7. Why should that fight not happen? Why is Darren Till getting fucking the number 1 guy on the card? Are you kidding me? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Who the hell said that? Who the hell? Maia's what, 40 or 41 years old? I picked Maia. Wow, there's some people that actually like Maia in that fight. After the Colby Covington fight, I've lost it for Maia. He's completely lost me. Stephen Thompson, sitting at number 5, is fighting Darren Till. Kamaru Usman, sitting at number 7, is fighting Damian Maia. And before that, Usman was supposed to be fighting the number 10 ranked Ponzinibbio. Why should he not fight Darren Till? I don't understand. That fight was the fight. That was the fight right there. But instead, Darren Till jumps up all these spots to number 1. It's ridiculous. Rankings are bullshit. Anyway, says Brian Reuter. He's old, but ground, he is brutal, says Duke Chronic. Guys, have you ever seen Kamaru Usman fight on the ground? I don't know. Here's the deal. This is what I think is going to happen with this fight over here. Usman versus Maia. Okay. I feel, and like Usman said on the UFC tonight, he's going to be stuffing takedowns, and he's going to be piecing Maia up on the feet. I'm telling you right now, you forget that Usman, well, he can put you away on the feet too as well. All right? He's not just a ground guy. He's actually more well-rounded than Damian Maia. Damian Maia has been trying to show off some striking in his last couple of fights, and I don't know. Doesn't look very good to me. But, yeah, the Nigerian, I feel that this man over here, for sure has the edge in this fight. With youth, with strength, with his ground game is legit. I feel Kamaru Usman for the win. Now, everyone's saying phone lines. Don't pay attention to the rankings, Stalio, too. Yeah, I guess we should just disregard them because everything's been thrown out the window for rankings. So there you go. All right, here we go. We're going to open up the phone lines. We have 70 people watching. Tough 27. The weigh-ins are happening right now. They're weighing in the fighters. So this means that it looks like this fight that's going to be happening, Ricky Steele, featherweight. No, that's not. He's not who's fighting over here. Some black guys on the scale. I don't know his name. They're not showing it. Anyway, all right. Let's see what happens there. I'll be dipping in and out of that fight. All right. Hey, this might be a good fight over here. These two are talking a little smack. The black guy's getting in the white guy's face. Looking all intense and shit. White guy's smiling. Like he's... All right, now they're both smiling, laughing, giving each other respect. All right, let's open up the phone lines at 516-522-0267. Who wins this fight? Usman or Maia? Who wins this fight? Khabib or Conor McGregor? Or anything else you would like to talk about that was said on the show? Now is the time to do it. UFC Chile. Are you watching Tough 27? Let me know in the chat. A yes or no? Are you watching Tough 27? Thank you for the donations tonight. I do appreciate it. The animal. And wow, we got fucking callers coming in like cray-cray. All right, here we go. Unknown caller, welcome to the MMA shows. What's your name and what's on your mind? That's Mel Gibson calling in. Thank you, George. 516-522-0267. Call in. That's Mel Gibson calling in. We'll play the Mel Gibson on, what's it called? On Fuko Friday. You dick. All right, here we go. Let's see. 309, welcome to the MMA-Holes. What's your name and what's on your mind?
Jay Smooth is a dumb fucking nigger.
Thank you for the call. Appreciate that. All right, we're 2 for 2. 516, Jay, what do you have to say about that? I mean, I disagree. Oh, Mel Gibson? Is that you, Mel?
Hey, shout out to my niggers, Jay Smooth.
All right. What the fuck? Why is everyone attacking Jay Smooth? 516-522-0267. What the fuck? What the hell was that? Oh my God. Oh my God. What is going on? Great call. Team in with the check-ins is Vlad. Gangsters is Marky Wahoo. All right, we're about to watch this tough fight. The phone lines are open. Let's. What is up? What's up with you people? I swear to God. What is going on? Mel Gibson is 2% black. so he can say the N-word, says Drunk Savage. Racist phone lines is greater than virgin phone lines, says Filthy Animal. Triggered. I triggered someone hard. I love it. Yeah, Jay. I don't know what happened. You didn't do shit. Or maybe something happened in the chat. I don't fucking know, but, well, there you go. All right, so there's a fight that's about to go down. Tough 27. Who's watching Tough 27? I'm going to turn my... oh, here we go. Mm-hmm. We're just waiting for Mel Gibson to come in. Mel, where are you? All right, Mel's not going to, it's just looped. 516-522-0267. Is Tough renewed for next year yet? Yeah, Brian, actually, I think it is. Well, from what I'm hearing is this. I don't know if it's renewed. I think there's one more Tough left from what I'm reading. So we'll see. Contender Series is going to eclipse Tough's is Jake Troy. Contender Series, I think, is going to be on Fight Pass this year, and then the following year, it looks like it's going to be on ESPN Plus. So my phone sucks ass. It does. Mel Gibson is awesome. I love him, says Nori Muhammad. What's a Tough 27, says Wade Wilson. It's a TV show. It's this 27th version of it. It's terrible. And yeah, Daniel Cormier versus Stipe Miocic. And that's that. The creepy ice cream truck. It does sound like a creepy ice cream truck. I'll give you that. Play the Mel Gibson and let the dragons fly. Yeah, is that what you want? All right. Here we go. Let's see. Now, it is 10:37 over here. So we like to say this. Anytime we watch Tough, right, and the fights come on, and it's like 20 minutes, 15 minutes, 10 minutes left in the show, you can basically figure out how long this fight's going to last. And from the looks of this, we're not going past 1 or 2 rounds here. It might just be a 1-round fight. So it looks like we're going to see a finish. Anyway. Chris, is there any way you can go on 10-second delay to beep the N-word? Yeah, I should have a delay on here, right? I should. But it's YouTube, so you have to deal with it. I didn't call my voice. We want Mel, says Kolvik. Kolvik is calling out Mel Gibson. Maia's last fight that impressed me was not long ago with how he wore out Carlos Condit. When Maia beat Carlos Condit, that was impressive. That was very, very impressive. And let's look at Damian Maia for a second here. Let's go down the Damian Maia rabbit hole. I was Team Maia for a while, but age is becoming an issue, right? I feel a couple of years younger, he would have beat Tyron Woodley. He tried again for the takedowns and could not get it. Then tried on the feet, not so much. At 40 years old, Damian Maia, who did have a recent title shot, it didn't work out too well, and there it is in 2017. He lost to Colby Covington, which looked very bad. Unanimously got destroyed. And here we go. Here's his win streak. Masvidal, which wasn't the prettiest fight, but it was a win. Carlos Condit, the fight that was spoken about in the chat, was 2016. Fantastic, impressive. Matt Brown, Gunnar Nelson, Neil Magny, Ryan LaFleur, Alexander Yakovlev. His last loss before that was Rory McDonald and then Jake Shields. That was 2013, 2014. So he's had some legit opponents. Put on a couple of win streaks over here, a couple of losses, but this is the most impressive win streak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row, 7 in a row. And got a title shot over there. Deserved the title shot. And took the L in a unanimous decision. And then Colby Covington, the same thing. Colby Covington catches the win. And this was interesting. This is very interesting. But here's Damian Maia coming off of short rest. And, I mean, I don't know, short notice, I should say. And I'm not liking this for Damian. Don't you guys think Maia is still cute for the 40s? Brian Roach. He's adorable. All right, let's, where's my timer? Here it is. All right, let's move this over. I'm going to put a clock over here for a tough. Oh. All right, so I'm a little off. Let's go. At 4 or 5. Damian Maia is adorable. All right, Trezano versus Clark. We're going to do a impromptu fight reaction over here. Trezano versus Clark. Clark in the orange shorts versus Trezano in the blue shorts. This is the Ultimate Fighter 27. I'm going to just jump into a reaction over here. We have 10 minutes and 40 seconds, and maybe we'll get 2 rounds out of this. Clark has Trizano to the fence, wide open legs. Clark is going for a double, now a single, as Trizano is fighting him off. Good job by Trizano against the fence. Knee to the thigh by Clark. And now knee to the balls. Let's stop that clock. Bull shot. There is a bull shot. And Trizano's nuts hurt as Clark gave him a nice knee to the scrotum sack. How many people are watching Tough? Let me know in the chat. Chris, that ice cream truck just drove by my house, says NH Creepy. Rockets leading Wizards. How is the Vegas hockey team doing right now? Anyone know a score of that? I'm curious. All right, start that clock up. Both fighters are good to go. Trizano's like, my nuts are better. Trizano looks like Joey from the Jersey Shore. Is his name Joey or what the fuck is it? Oh, Vinny. Vinny from the Jersey Shore. Let's see. That rainbow is over my head. Your analyst is why Maia is at a solid 5 as opposed to Usman, who will lose. His body of work is like Conor when he beat Brimage. At the point, everyone beat Brimage, says Cole Vick. So Cole Vick says Damian Maia for the win. A 40-year-old Damian Maia is going to beat a stud 7 wins in a row, dominating wins in a row in Kamaru Usman. 31 years old. 9 years younger is Kamaru Usman. I don't like Damian Maia in that fight. I do not like it. And on short notice, I don't like that fight. Clark has Trizano against the fence, but hey, anything can happen, right? I've been wrong many times. I just don't think I'm wrong this time. Trizano versus Clark. 3 minutes left in the first round. This is Tough 27. We're just going to react to this quick. Got my eyeballs on this. Want to see what's going on. Trizano does a good job spinning Clark around. Stipe Miocic in Trizano's corner. And he's like, we got to get on the board, man. Daniel Cormier is whipping our ass. Floyd Mayweather is bilingual, literally. He can't read or write in 2 languages, says Fritz Mods. Team Stipe. Stud. That's racist, says Cole Vick. Kenshiro Haro. So that buffalo meat and bean rice on your channel looks good as fuck. So there you go. No one gives a puck about hockey. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? It's terrible. Hockey's a great sport. You guys don't know what you're missing. If you have not gone to a hockey game, you're missing out on life. You are missing out on life. I'm telling you right now. If you like mixed martial arts, why not watch the only other sport that people fight, right? Hockey, you're allowed to fight. I mean, you get penalized for it, but the refs like, God, beat each other up, knock each other out. So if you like mixed martial arts, why the fuck do you not like hockey? I don't understand. Makes no sense. You could actually fight. I always said that basketball would be a great sport, and I love basketball. I'm a big Pistons fan, unfortunately. But oh, look at this. Trizano doing some work on the ground, going for the neck of Clark. Clark gets back up, but Trizano is relentlessly going on the back. If you like the UFC, give hockey a chance. Trust me on this one. Clark looks like he's complaining to the ref about something. I don't know. Is they're holding gloves or something like that? I mean, no, Trizano's complaining. All right. Clark spins around Trizano, gets out of a situation over there with some knees to the body. Trizano pushes off the defense, and both fighters break. We got a good fight over here. Trizano Clark in the first round with 1:14 seconds left. Clark with the jab. Kick to the leg by Trizano. Is that a fucking on Trizano's back? Is that an Italian Yankee symbol? What is that on his back? The fuck's on his back? It's a weird tattoo. I got to see what that is. Trizano with the jabs and Clark with a jab. Both fighters are going and throwing. 45 seconds left in the first. Ooh, a nice right by Clark. Leg kick checked by Clark, and then comes back with another leg kick that was not checked. Clark is working the legs of Trizano. Nice hook by Trizano. Clark looks like he's kind of gassing a little bit. He's huffing and puffing. As Trizano with a 1-2 comes in on Clark. Oh, a nice left by Trizano with 20 seconds left. He lands it flush on Clark's face. A right lands and a left again. Clark looks like he's a little dazed. Leg kick by Clark. 10 seconds left in the first round. Clark Trizano looks like this round is going to get out of it. Oh, a kick that's partially blocked by Clark. Single leg attempt against the fence by Trezano. Trezano tries to slam down. The ref stops it. Round 1 is over. All right. Tough 27. We're doing last minute reaction to this thing. I want to see what was going on. See if we get a good fight. I'm always up for a good fight. Whoops, 6 minutes. What the fuck am I doing? 5. TGIW, motherfuckers. We got the phone lines open at 516-522-0267. If you want to call in now on TGIW. 60 people watching. Jessie Bell Hill will be live after this. There's not many topics tonight. There's not many crazy topics tonight. So if you do want to call in, we can talk about Usman versus Maia. That's happening this weekend. UFC Chile. It's not a real fucking barn burner. We have UFC Russia and a whole bunch of other shit that you guys can talk about. Anything MMA related. This is the time to do it on the MMA-Holes. Our MMA-Holes website is open, the MMA-Holes.com. And Vlad jumps in with something over here. It says Tony Wilkinson. Okay. And fap to JBH. So there you go. That's courtesy of Vlad. Thank you, Vlad, for the wonderful post on the MMA-Holes message board. Macbib. Gary Banjo sandwich. I'm loving it. The MMAHoles.com is where you can drop that shit. Love it. Macbib.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Oh, God. Sean Hart said, who won that round? I got to say Trezano. I give it to Trezano that round. First round, Trezano. What do you guys think in the chat? Who do you think won the first round? I'm going Trezano. It was close in the beginning. I think Trezano pulled away in the end of the first round. So there you go. TGIW Fuchs, you hit that sub button and like button. That's right. Listen to NH. She's wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah, nice job, Vlad. Poor Tone E, Stelio 2. All right, Tough Talk is next, apparently on FS1. And we're just hanging out. I'm just hanging out tonight. I'm just chilling with you guys. I like hanging out with you guys on a Wednesday night. Chris Weed, Prazzies Saturday night. Was it Prazzies? What the fuck is he saying? Prazeus? I don't know what the clocks. Prizes? Prazeus? I don't know what you're saying. Khabib thinks Conor is easy, says Duke Chronic. Trezano says NH. Vlad, one day, I will be started, hee. LeBron doesn't want the Russian, says Stelio 2. Tortilla took first round. So Wade Wilson says the tortilla for the first round. LeBron would fake an injury. That McBig Sigur's legit. Should go on a shirt. McBib. I'm loving it. If that fight happens, that would be really funny, right? That would be really, really funny. I think Macbib is going to be the name of that fight. I think it's going to be like the Macbib, for sure. I'm going to claim that one over here on the MMA Holes. We have the Macbib. If you ever hear someone say Macbib, you say, no. That's the MMA Holes. We came up with that first because we're wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I'm fucking loving it, says Fritz Mod. He could rest his balls on his chin, says Pulse Reloaded. I'm assuming you're talking about Beeb on top of Conor? Yes, watch that billboard be all over Vegas. Right? Macbib. All right, so this is the second round. It looks like that. This is the round where it's going to end because it's 10:49 over here on the East Coast. Daniel Cormier is giving some advice in his corner. He's got a ski cap on. Not sure why. He's inside with a ski cap on. Anyway, here we go. Round 2. My clock has begun. This is round 2 of Tough 27. Let's see who wins this fight. I do think Trezano won the first round. I do feel he won the first round. Clark started off very good and then kind of fizzled towards the end. Looked like he was getting tired. Nice leg kick by Clark. Trezano looks fresh. Nice kick to the body by Trezano. Clark keeps on working that outside leg back and forth both sides. I'm always a big fan of that. But Trezano looks unfazed as he cracks him with a nice right. Right to the dome of Clark. Trezano looks focused and he looks hungry. He looks fucking hungry. Beautiful head movement. Taps him with a left. Trezano versus Clark. Another left lands on Clark's head. Clark, it's funny, like, he looks like he's rocked, but he's not. I don't know if he's getting tired. Nice kick to the body by Trezano. Leg kick. Nice shoot by Clark, but stuffed by Trezano. Looked like it was timed nicely, but not nice enough as Trezano has the underhooks, has Clark against the fence, and looks for a double leg. Level changes, looks to drag Clark down and dumps Clark. Clark is tired. Clark got dumped easily against the cage. Good job by Trezano. In half a butterfly. Now, half butterfly, half guard. Half butterfly guard. Conor will get death threats from Moose Lums when he fights Khabib Sestelio too. Okay, cool. Brando says $27 each. There we go. $27 each. Fun fact, this channel increases sexual pleasure. Listen to Nightbot. He's correct. What's the weight classes on Tough this season? Does anyone know? Does anyone know? I'll give you 5. I'll give you 3 minutes to answer the correct. If you don't answer correctly, I will ban you from the channel. But you must answer correctly. Now, I'll give you a hint. It's not heavyweight and it's not light heavyweight. All right? I'll give you a hint there because they're not going to coach their guys on Tough here. But I'll give you a hint. Trezano is inside the guard of Clark and still working. On top, Trezano is just grinding. I think Clark is just fucking... He needs a prayer right now because Trezano could just... Oh, man, nice right by Trezano. Body shots by Trezano. Works the head, Trezano. It's dildo weight. It's true. The right answer is in the chat. Just listen to a man that's a savage and likes a drink. Dildo weight. Can wait. That's right, Jay. It's can wait. Clark still on the back, eating some shots by Trezano. And Stipe is standing up. He's really into this because he wants to get on the win column, in the win column, as Trezano is trying to move past one of the legs. Now he's looking to mount, but Clark is crawling up that cage. Good job by Trezano pulling Clark back down to the floor. Not the most fun fight to watch, but what can you expect? Elbow pasta. Light and fly. Pretty fly for a white guy. The pubic weight. 72 likes. Thank you so much for the likes. 10 more likes. All right, guys. Get your last minute. Whoa, that was Sega. Last minute comments in. We have 10 more likes. 70 likes. TGIW. 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. Fuck you. Dislikes and tough. I hope the dislikes die. Thank you very much for the likes. Do appreciate it. You are all wonderful, wonderful. If you have not liked this yet, you are not wonderful, wonderful. BBC Wade, the guy is giving up. Yeah, Clark is in deep shit. Second round, 1 minute, under 1 minute left in the second. And Clark is in deep shit. Clark rolls over as Trezano goes for the back. Now he's slipping to a mount back to the back with hooks in. Spreads out Clark. Clark is just... Oh, Clark might get finished here. Clark is completely spread out as Trezano is sitting on his lower back. Clark spins over, and now here's the mount. Trezano trying to finish the fight with 30 seconds left, looking for some sort of bonus. Cracks him with lefts. Clark is not fighting back. Trezano looking for the neck. Can he finish this fight as Clark is trying to fight back? He's trying to fight the hands. Trezano's trying to do work, cracking him with rights, loosening up the neck. Ref is looking down. He's like, fight back, fight back. 15 seconds left as Trezano is just cracking him with rights. And the ref stops the fight. Trezano with a late second round finish of Clark by strikes. And there is blood spit coming out of the mouth of Clark as Clark has caught a beating. Trezano for the win. Looks like a Jersey Shore reject. Trezano for the win. And that's how that works. It's done. Damn. Most Canadians aren't athletic enough for basketball. Greek rules. First one to penetrate, to be penetrated loses. Wait. Greek rules. First one to be penetrated loses. There you go. Is it done? It is done, Sean Hart. The second round is done. Now, that's a little bit of a fight reaction over there. We're going to be doing that on Saturday on our Fight Buddies for UFC Chile. That's right. UFC Chile will be reacting to that. And that's right, Jay Smooth. That was a complete beatdown as Clark has caught a major L. This is the fight card for UFC Chile. Who is going to be here for the the Fight Buddies? Who's going to be here for the Fight Buddies? Hit me with a 1.
Wonderful.
If you're going to be here for the Fight Buddies, let me know in the chat. Will you be here this Saturday? I need to know right now. Right now. The message board is the place to be. Macbib, according to Gary. Banjo Sandwich, if you have any last-minute things that you want to jump onto the show, well, here's the throw onto the show. You do it here on the MMA-Holes.com. There's the goat. Look at that goat. That goat is beautiful. He's so cute. He's so adorable. Thank you for letting me hit 10K. All you guys are wonderful, wonderful. Are the phone lines open? The phone lines are open. I'll take one more call.
One more call.
And then we're going to wind this shit down. TGIW, thank you for hanging with the boys. I do appreciate it. Thank you for the donations tonight. I do appreciate the wonderful, wonderful donations. You guys and gals keep the go flowing and going. The most important thing to do, and this is what I say all the time, but like the video and share. Like and share this video. Everyone in the chat, when you get a chance and you get a link to the show, when you get an alert in your subscription box, just like and share. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, any way that you can. Spread the word of the MMA Holes, and that's how we grow to 10,000. Where are you? 10,000 subscribers. This Saturday, we will let the Dragons fly at 10,200. Ann, is that you?
Chris.
Ann H., you're the last caller of the night. Welcome back to the show.
Yeah, welcome back.
Ann H. Now, I don't know, did you just watch that Tough?
Yes, I just did.
All right, what'd you think about Trezano getting the finish in the second round? Spoiler alert.
That was pretty good, yeah. That
Not
was
bad.
good.
Yeah, I'm
They
glad.
actually got a win.
Yeah, Stipe finally got a win. Now, were you watching the actual show, or did you just watch the fight, or how was that going?
Well, I just watched the fight
Mm-hmm.
on my other device,
Okay.
and you were on the TV, and I was DVRing it.
Nice.
But-
I like that. I like how you work, Ann. You work very efficiently. I like that. And now we spoke about this in the beginning of the show. Khabib versus Conor McGregor. Who is going to win this fight? Because I feel this fight will happen. So who will win?
Conor McGregor.
Conor McGregor. Do you feel a finish or a decision, or how will Conor win?
A finish.
A finish. Conor McGregor by knitting in the first round.
Yes.
All right. Conor's going to knit him to death in the first round. All right, so cool. Conor McGregor for the win. Now, this card here, okay, are you going to the casino for UFC Chile?
It's on TV, right?
It is
Regular
on TV.
Fox.
It is
Yeah.
on FS1. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me get this straight. So you only go to the pay-per-views? You go to the casino for the pay-per-views? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
That's smart. They show the fights there. You can hang out. Do you guys get sauced up? How's
Yeah.
that work?
Yeah. Well, I get sauced up because he drives.
Oh, okay. So at least Mike is responsible. He's drinking responsibly. I like that.
Yes.
Okay. Who do you have? Now, I'm not going to go down the card because I know you have a swole picks in for the Pick'em League, but give me a taste of Damian Maia versus Kamaru Usman. Who do you like in this fight?
Usman's going to win.
Usman for the win. All right. So now, do you
Yeah.
think this is going to be a decision, a finish? What do you say about this fight over here?
He's going to take him apart. He's just going to, like you said, stuff those takedowns and everything. He's just going to destroy him.
Yeah, I mean, I like Usman a lot in this fight. I don't know if there's any. Let me see if there's no odds yet on UFC.com. On Friday, we'll see that. I like him too. But hey, listen, Damian Maia, this guy's been around for a while, right? And
yes.
Damian Maia, he's got an impressive resume. He's fought some of the top guys at welterweight. So I mean, he's a formidable opponent. I fear his age in this one, and the short notice can be a problem against a Kamaru Usman. So that's my opinion on that.
Usman.
What do you think about Usman's body? He's dreamy, right?
Yes, he's very dreamy.
Yeah. It's kind of like a black Mike H, correct? Yes. He's like an African-American. If Mike H shaves his head and got an incredible tan, he'd be a black Mike H, correct?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. I can see the resemblance. I see it. I look more like
The red hair.
Damian Maia. I look like a dad bod. But anyway, all right. So, Ann, thank you so much for the call. Will you be in Jessie Bell Hills? This is what I need you to do. Jessie Bell Hill is going to be doing the after show within minutes. Why would people want to watch Jessie's after show?
Because she's awesome.
Fair enough.
She's funny. She knows her MMA.
Mm. There you go. And she's Mexican.
And she's wonderful, wonderful.
She is wonderful, wonderful. NH, thank you for the call. And will we see you on Fuko Friday?
Maybe.
Maybe. Just maybe. That's like a cliffhanger right there. NH, will she show up in Fuko Friday? All right, Ann, have an incredible night. I'll see you in Jessie's chat. I hope you're wonderful.
Okay.
All right.
You too, Chris.
There you go. NH calling in, the last caller of the night. Seems like she's the anchor of the show. And what a way to end the show. NH. Much respect. Everyone, drop a FAP in the chat for NH.
FAP. FAP.
Right now.
FAP.
A couple more comments and we're going to wind this shit down. Thank you for watching. Let's hold FAP for NH.
FAP.
Our last caller.
FAP.
The 7%.
FAP. FAP.
Ah.
FAP.
Yes.
FAP.
Yes.
That's it. That's it. Yeah, good.
John Brown. No, she's partially not Mexican. We liked the MMA holes. We like to have an eclectic group of people over here. We like to have all races. We like to have manlets. We like to have everyone over here. We don't discriminate. Everyone. We love human beings. We love to be alive. Thank you guys. I do appreciate you guys coming back over and over and over again. Much respect to this community, the MMA holes. You guys make this a lot of fun. So thank you. I will see you on Friday night for Fuko Friday on this channel. Maybe I'll be back tomorrow on the second channel. We'll see. We'll see how that works. But that's called Not the MMA Holes. Link in the description. Thank you to Michael Anzalone for sending us a wonderful video game called Grand Theft Auto, and we'll be playing that. And it was AIDS last night, but I think it was kind of fun murdering people in a video game. Sure. All right, so if you guys want to see me on off nights, well, you'll see me on Not the MMA Holes. Check out JBH. Subscribe to JBH. She's going on right now. Thank you for watching. And always remember, don't be an a-hole, be an MMA hole.